everyone, this is Anjali Rongta, and today I'm going to talk about how we can use clothes in our storytelling to tell a story, to enhance the story that we are telling. Now, clothes can be used in various ways. One great example that I can think of that used clothes was in this series called The Originals, which was a spin off of the Vampire Diaries. And there was this character called Elijah Michelson who was always dressed in the suit and tie, and he was the Nobel brother, right? And his clothes gave off an aura of him being the nice brother, the nice sir, less temperamental part of the team, rather, right? And his clothes conveyed who he was. The writers chose to use that aesthetic as a way to show his personality traits, his character traits, which is why when, spoiler alert for the last season or the second last season, when he lost his memories, they changed his clothes because he was no longer Elijah. Those clothes were a representation of who he was as a person, right? Another great example where clothes, and specifically color in clothing, has been used in media to tell a story is in the movie Thappad. So, when the protagonist is living by her husband's rule, trying to please him, his favorite color is everywhere. The clothes she's wearing are shades of blue, her house is shades of blue. But when she starts moving towards independence and self reliance and doing things for herself, her favorite color, yellow, becomes the dominant color in her clothing, right? So, this is how you can use clothes to sort of enhance the themes of your story, to sort of convey a story within your story, right? A great example of this has been used in the Hunger Games. In the Hunger Games, the people in the capital wore, well, extravagant clothing versus the people in the districts who wore more down to earth clothing. This not only highlighted the socio-economic, specifically the economic differences between the two groups, but it also showed how callous the people of the capital had gotten and how the glitz and glamour had gotten to their head and taken them away from all sorts of rationality. So, clothing, the color of them, the shape of them can be used to convey a lot of things in your story. For example, a particular color or a particular fabric is maybe, say, for example, just worn by the upper class. And towards the end of the story, after your protagonist has gone through a revolution to bring about equality, you can show that now this fabric is available to everyone. Or you can go down the divergent route and show how different groups had different types of clothing and color to show how different they are and to separate them. In your story, you could show that in the end, they all come together. Everyone's wearing a mix of all types of colors to show that now they are a united society. So, clothing can be used to enhance your story. Other than just the fabric and the color, the drape, the style, the type of clothing, all of them can be used to show different things in your society. For example, the soldiers can wear a particular kind of armor and the craftsmen can have a different kind of armor. Or different cultures can have different kind of clothing. Or you can talk about a global world where clothing has mixed and the issues that brings about. Depending on your setting and theme, clothing can do a lot for your story. What do you think? What else can be used to enhance your story? Setting? Maybe? Let me know in the comments below.